We're here in the heart of Detroit, Michigan, at Ford Field for what should be an excellent matchup between Miami and Detroit. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. We're underway. The teams are set. The fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. Offset I formation in the backfield. Gives it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. Big time play by the defensive end.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Brown on the inside handoff. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Brown gets 6 yards on the play. Third down now, 5 to go. Ball on their own 32. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Passes it out. Brought down at the 46-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Brown gets the ball. And they get him at the 47-yard line. Almost got a yard.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Give to the tailback. It appears that we have a flag on the play. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding offense.
And that one will move the ball back.
Come on, offense. It's time to wake up out there. You can't give away yardage in this game.
McCown is in the gun. 3 wide formation. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Throws to his left. Pass incomplete. He led the receiver a bit too much on that last pass.
And let's give the defense a little credit. They were in position. He tried to fit it in over and around the defense that time and just couldn't get it done.
Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. A lot of playmakers on offense for Detroit. Here are just a few. Back to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. McDonald was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20. Detroit is going with the offset I backfield. Defense is getting pressure. And he's out at the 27-yard line. Dolphins have a lot of standouts on defense. Here are just a few. On the ground, right side. Tackled at the 35. And that's a gain of about 8. First down now and 10 to go. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Hands it off. Brought down at the 40. Smith comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
Gain of 5.
Hitting it with 3 wide receivers. The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 43 gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Bradley goes in motion to the right. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Solid hit for the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Harris will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. He fields it at the 17. Hit hard at the 32-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
McCown hands off. He gets to about the 44-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
He's tackled about the 43-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. McCown is under center. 3 receivers wide this time. Looking to throw. Throws right. Falls incomplete. Hagan was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. McCown lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. McCown looking to pass. Surveys the field. And it's completed. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. The Dolphins lining up to punt. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. Pass completed. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Hitting it, hands it off straight ahead. He is hit hard on the play. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Tiger. Hold on.
Back to throw. Gets the pass out. Knocked down. Johnson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 37. Hitting it will line up with the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Scans the field. Almost intercepted. And they can't convert on 3rd and long, so we'll likely see the punting unit here. The Dolphins have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Punts it. Again, fields it at the 24. And he's drilled at the 39-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Offset I formation in the backfield. Brought down behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Play action. Short pass to his left. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Tackled at the 47-yard line. He scrambled and picked up a couple of yards. It's 4th down. The Dolphins line up to punt. Moore will be the return man. He punts it. He can't field it. And he just broke the cardinal rule on that one.
Now, this guy's usually pretty sure-handed. I don't know exactly what caused him to muff that one. My guess, though, is that he didn't get in position to catch it cleanly. People know that you can drop a ball with your hands, but you can also drop it with your feet if your feet aren't in position to make the catch.
He's looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Tipped pass and picked off. And they get him at the 14. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Looks down the field. And he catches it. Gets in for the touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
The kick is up. It's good. Miami is up 7. And here's the kick. Moore from the 1. Still working. They get him at the 31. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. They'll take over at the 31. 1st and 10. The Lions come out with the offset I. Kitna hands it off. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Smith picks up a yard on the play. From their own 32-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Kitna takes it back. He throws on the run. He took a shot at the 27. A loss of about 6.
Well, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Kitna back to throw. Rockets it. Catch is made. He's brought down around the 39-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He fields the punt at the 20. Brought down at the 31. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
McCown drops to throw. Throws to the middle. Tackled around the 43-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Throws it out. There for the reception. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 48-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Looking for an open man. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back on first down. Looking for a receiver. Struggles to find his target with that one. That was just poor execution by the quarterback. He had a guy wide open out there.
And that's a throw you just expect a professional quarterback to make. He doesn't miss those wide open throws like that very often.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Excellent pass protection. Makes the reception. And they finally knock him out at the 2. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
Short throw to the right. Fasano drops it. Fasano wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 2. Miami sets up in the I. Passes to the end zone. They went to their wide receiver and were able to get 6.
Good call by the offensive coordinator that time. He knew they were going to try and come after him, stack the line of scrimmage. He goes with the pass and gets the touchdown.
This should add the extra point. And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Gathered at the 6. Breaks a tackle. Hit and dropped at the 31. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Detroit comes out with an I formation. They'll give it off here. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
Miami brings in the nickel here. Smith gets the ball. He didn't get back to the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Smith left side. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. He might have gotten a yard at best.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Kitna drops back. Off-target pass. We're probably looking at a punting situation right here.
On the play. 4th down.
The Lions are lining up to punt it away. Harris to punt. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Again, fields it at the 29. This offense seems to have found its stride as they take the field again after their last 2 successful drives. The defense is in the nickel. Give to the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
It's the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Looks to pass. Gets it off. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down. The Dolphins line up to punt. Fields is the punter. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 46-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Kitna hands it off straight ahead. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Gain of less than a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. Kitna comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Kitna dropping back. Passes on the move. And they get him around the 48-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. It looks like he just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that 1st down.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 14-0. It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 40, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3 from the 40-yard line. Detroit lines up in the offset eye this time. Hands it to the back. Brought down around the 40-yard line. Not a lot on that play. That'll bring up third down. It's third down, 7 yards to go. Kitna comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Pitch out. He's dropped for a loss. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. McCown lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. There's a play fake. He throws right. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
A great one-handed grab. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
McCown gives it up the middle. And they get him around the 40-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less. That brings up 2nd down. Miami goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. The defender gets him to the ground, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He drops back to pass. Here's the throw. There for the catch. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. Still perfect on the drive. He's dropped around the 38-yard line. And they pick up 9 with the completion. Brown lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Feeds it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Gets the punt away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Kitna comes to the line with 3 wide. They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. The defensive line wins that pass.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
Inside handoff. Tackled at the 22. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Drops back. Throws it. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 41-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Detroit comes out with an I formation. Nice play fake. With the catch. He's dropped right around the 44-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
He's going to be tackled for a loss, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. It's completed. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. I was really impressed by this guy's arm strength on that throw.
Not only did he have great zip on that one, but that was right on the money. It's one thing to have the big arm, but if you're not accurate, you don't get the big payoffs like we just saw there.
They're lining it up for the point after. And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 33. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Miami is going with the offset I backfield. Gives it off. He's brought down around the 35-yard line and a pickup of about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down. Ground to lone back. There's a play fake. Guns it out. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Brought down around the 33-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They line up at the 33. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. They hand it off. He's dropped around the 29-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Detroit lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Kitna calls for motion left. Setting up play action, and it's tipped away. Williams was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From the 29-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Passes it. And he caught it. And they get him around the 15-yard line. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Brings it in. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. That's a 10-yard gain, so that'll make it second down. The Lions come out showing 3 wide. Smith takes the handoff. Brought down just outside the goal line. And that was just enough for the first down.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the first down and move the chains.
He didn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Out of the I formation. They hand it off again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
He's got it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's hammered at the 32-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Dolphins come to the line with their jumbo package. Play fake. Gets away. Makes the throw out to his right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
He's brought down at the 49-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
Yeah, and that's frustrating for a defense. They had good coverage on the play. The receiver just found a way to catch that one.
Sets up the play action. McCown is going to be sacked for a loss. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
He drops back, fires it over the middle. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
He drops back to pass. Passes the ball. He's there for the catch. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
First down, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Brought down right around the 30-yard line. An impressive first half for the quarterback.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
Inside give. And they get him at the 27. That was a good effort by the back to pick up the first.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
Martin in motion. He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out left. Knocked loose. Brown was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Give to the tailback. And he's decleated at the 24-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. They'll line it up again on third down. McCown comes to the line with 3 wide. Play action. Completed. He's dropped in the open field. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Little handoff. What a hit! A nice job by the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Goes through his read. Defender gets his hand on it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play action. Short pass to his left. Steps out at the 1. That was very close to being an offensive stop, but they just couldn't hold them on third and short.
Yeah, that was really well executed, and it's all about want to. When you get that close to a first down, it is just the fight between the offense and the defense for those final few inches.
They're going to pitch it. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Sets up the play action. End zone. It's incomplete. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
You have won a $100 savings bond.
McCown will hand it off. It appears to be short, so they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short. First down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
The kick is away. Taken at the 5. He's hammered at the 30. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. The offense will start at the 30. Offset I formation in the backfield. First down, looking to throw. Short throw to the right. It's incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. He doesn't get back to the line. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown, they got there quickly for a loss on the play.
And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Gets it away cleanly. Again, takes it at the 32. And he just got hammered. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. The Dolphins come out with 3 wide receivers, quarterback in the shotgun. Looks for a man open. Throws left. Brings this one in. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Rifles it out there. And he's hammered at the 32-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Here's the give. And he will lose yardage on the play. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Kick is up. He's got it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. They get him at the 30. The offense will start at the 30. First down now and 10 to go. Looking to throw. Here's the pass. Going deep to the right. Drops the easy pick. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 20-10. The kick. Drilled at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Hitting it, hands off. What a brutal hit. Smith gets 6 yards on the carry. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Hitting it will hand it off. Brought down at the 40, and that's a gain of about 8. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll keep it on the ground again. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Campbell motioning to the left. Back to throw. He throws left. Is there for the catch. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice and make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
He drops back. He throws a bullet out to his left. Tackled around the 42-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
He's dropped at the 38. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 38. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Drops back. He throws right. Pass is complete. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 34-yard line. Just about 3 on the pass.
Always a dangerous play when you get a wide receiver in the open field against man coverage, but that time the defense was there and made a nice open field tackle.
Fakes the run. It falls incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's got the distance. He missed it. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And after that miss, the score remains the Lions 10, the Dolphins 20. Here's the halfback. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. From their own 43-yard line. Single back formation. He'll get it again. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. 1 yard on the play.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Drops back. Throws it out. And it's completed. And a solid gain through the air, but they'll still end up short of the marker.
I like the call that time by the coaching staff. He gets the ball out into the hands of a playmaker. Then it's just simply up to your athlete to beat their athlete one-on-one in the open field and make a play. That time came up short.
Punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Kitna is lined up under center. Single back backfield. First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. He's brought down around the 24-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Little handoff. Brought down at the 29-yard line. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. Third and a yard now. Ball on the 29-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. Smith again. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That series has to be disappointing for the coaching staff.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Again, fields it at the 30. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. One man in the backfield. This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Looking to throw. Strong throw. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
They give it to the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. That was a nice job to get 7 yards out of the run. That should be enough to move the stick.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
Drops back on first down. Gets the pass away. He's dropped at the 23. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
And will line up in a jumbo set here. Martin in motion. Gives it off. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. They get 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second down. They come out with a big set. Gives it off. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. Nice play fake. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled around the 1 yard line. Around an 8 yard pickup on the slant route that time. The Dolphins come out in a 2 tight end set. He's dropped for a loss. Loss of 2 by the halfback. They put everyone up on the line. McCown hasn't missed yet. He's in. Touchdown. The defense can't keep him out of the end zone. That was his second touchdown of the contest.
I really like to watch this receiver work in the end zone. He doesn't lose his patience. He runs the route, he keeps his focus, and he makes plays. He is top in the red zone.
Here's the kick. It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Moore from the 4. He's hammered at the 23. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Kitna is under center. I formation behind him. Smith on the right side. He fights forward to about the 26. Smith gets 3 yards on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. And he has room to run. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Kitnet hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 36-yard line. And that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game. But when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
Drops back on first down. He throws it, and he catches it. Tackled at the 48-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Smith gains about 5 yards on the run. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Looks to pass. Defense closing in. And they got him. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
He drops back. The pass is away. And they get him at the 44-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they planned for this drive. McCown lines up under center. 4 receivers are split out wide. Looks to pass. He's going to take off. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. So the quarterback scrambles for about a yard. Miami lines up in a double tight set. Ground on the run. Brought down behind the line. They get a 1-yard loss on that one, and that makes it 3rd down. Miami sets up in the I. Fasano takes off to the right side. Back to throw. Gets rid of the ball. Almost picked. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
He punts it. Moore fields it at the 34. He's brought down at the 37. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Kitnet with the draw play. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Smith gains around 2 yards there on the delay. Kitnet lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Throws it short. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Johnson gains 7 yards with the catch. That'll make it 3rd down. three wide receivers.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Regular.
Here's the give. Brought down around the 49-yard line. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first.
Those are the kind of runs that really begin to take the heart out of a defense. When you can pound it at them, pick up 5 yards and a first down, those offensive linemen start to get a little strut going.
Fakes the run. Under heavy pressure. Incomplete pass. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49. Hitting it is under center. Single backfield this time.
48. We got to play. We fell asleep. Play it. Play ball. Let's get it.
He drops back. Throws it to the middle. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Blue 45.
Handoff to the right. Cuts back and he's dropped. The running back picks up 6 on that play. It's 2nd and 4. Smith alone in the backfield.
Hey, let's go, baby. Big play, B. All that blitz.
Kitna takes it back. Gets the throw off. Catch is made. Knocked out of bounds at the 13. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Sets up the play action. Dumps it out right. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Looks to pass. Taylor intercepts it. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
Really a nice play on the ball that time. It's so much fun to watch these athletes in the secondary breaking so quickly and making these interceptions.
They'll throw on first down. Looking for an open man. There for the reception. Excellent open field tackle. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
So, at the end of 3, score is 27-10. First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra.
Ground on the give. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less, and that will bring up 2nd down. Miami comes out with 2 tight ends. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. They got little there. That'll bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 48. 2 tight ends here. Brought down at the 45. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 23. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Overwatch, red man. Stay outside him.
Drops back on first down. Short pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. Just about 3 yards there. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. 2 tight ends here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Block 99 Philly. Let's go get it, baby.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's pushed out around the 26-yard line. Just barely past the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Nickel defense. On play action. Makes the reception. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Hitting it back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. That's a great 4th down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on 4th down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first 3 downs. Let's see what they can do here.
Here's the halfback. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Drops back with the throw. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
And they get him at the 45. Smith gets 3 yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Back to pass. Gets the ball away. Tackled at the 28-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
He throws right. Brought down at the 24-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short, intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Drops back. Throws it short. Dropped an easy one. Smith was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation, and this is the 11th play of the current drive.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Block 99 Philly!
Back to throw. Makes the short throw. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Back to pass. Throws out to the left. There for the catch. He's finally pushed out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
6 yards away from pay dirt here. Hitting it is under center. Single backfield this time. Little handoff. And they get him at the 7. Not a lot on that play, and so it'll be 3rd down. Let's see what the offense decides to do here. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Looks to pass. Throws on the run. He couldn't hang on to it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Food and beverage menu, and much more. For more information on premium season tickets, please see a guest service specialist.
Hitting it, set to go to the air. What a catch! Touchdown! 2 scores on the day for the whiteout.
Scoring touchdowns in the red zone is really all about small holes and finding little cracks and crevices in the defense, and nobody does that better than this receiver.
The kick is up. Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Again, takes it from the 6. They get him at the 34-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 34. 1st and 10. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. The halfback with the carry. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. 5 yards. That brings up 2nd down. 1-man backfield. Tackled at the 40. They picked up a yard.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
With the pass. Comes down with it. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Sets up the play action. Picked off. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Hitting it, will hand it off. He got depleted. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looks to pass. Rifles it to the middle. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Fakes the run. With the catch. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Let's go quick games, 44 press. 44 press.
Back to pass. Fires it out. Porter knocks it away. McDonald was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 27-yard line. Miami comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Kitna takes it back. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 40. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 5. Ball on their own 45. 3 wideouts here. Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the right. He's brought down at the 40. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They hand it off again. Brought down around the 40-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The Lions line up with 3 wide. Kitna looking to pass. Rockets it out. He's dropped at the 23. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Drops back with the pass. It's completed. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring us to 2nd and 13. Ball on the 26. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back. Goes through his read. And they get to him. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
He drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. And he caught it. He's brought down right around the 20-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. And it's good. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
The kick. They get him at the 18-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Back to pass. Throws it. Intercepted. To the 20. Brought down at the 16-yard line. That interception puts them right back in the game.
Oh, boy, you've got the lead. It's the 4th quarter. You just have to milk the clock, and your quarterback does that. Ugh.
Smith gets the ball. He's dropped at about the 11. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. On the 11 now. Detroit comes out with an I formation. Sets up the play action. All kinds of pressure. Huge hit. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Back to pass. Scans the field. Brings it in. And they get him at about the 7-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Here's the give. Short. Turnover on downs. They line up at the 8. The Dolphins line up in a goal line formation. They hand it off. And he's crushed at the 7-yard line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Two minutes left in the ball game. It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. McCown hands it off. He's tackled at about the 9-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Brown gets another carry. He's brought down at the 10. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
So with under 2 minutes to go now, this offense failed to get the job done. They're going to have to punt the football away, and now the game is going to be placed in the hands of the defense.
Moore fields it at the 50. Tackled at the 39-yard line. This offense couldn't get anything going on their previous drive. This could very well be the last possession for the offense. They'll need to make something happen here. Kitna drops to throw. Looks down the field. He's there for the catch. He's tackled at the 23. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Looks for a man open. Makes the catch, and they get him at the 11. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
They hand it off. Tackled at about the 3-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Adjustment at the line now. Spikes the ball. 4 more yards for the score. They put everyone up on the line. He'll try the end zone. Tips it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Play fake. He's scrambling. He needs to make a decision. Defender tips it away. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 4. Looks like they'll try to push this one out of the shadow of their own goalposts. Sets up the play action. Completed. And he dropped him in the open field. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
McCown hands off. Brought down at the 20. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Dolphins 27, the Lions 20.